Like when I was working in probation, right? The job I was working at before I ever went viral. That was the worst job I've ever had in my entire life. Like I meant, like, no exaggeration. I'm not lying. I have the legitimate video of me on my last day there. The minute I left, you could see the joy in my face, bro. Look, the minute I walked out, I was the happiest man ever. Like, no lie. Like, I was so happy. And that's when I knew, like, I was ruining my life. And I was only there for 3 months. Like, I remember just walking out the doors, smiling. I was walking down the street just smiling for no reason. Like, literally cheesing from ear to ear, just straight cheesing. And I know everyone's like, why is he, like, you could tell, like, I was that happy to be out of it, bro. You don't even understand. Bro, I was I was like, I walking down the street like this the whole way. I was just like this, just smiling, like, walking down the street, just, oh, man, like, everything, like, someone could have walked up and smacked it. Bro, I promise I'd be like this. Why you do that, bro? You didn't have to smack me like that. Like, I was that happy. That's how bad it was, and I'm not lying when I say that. Like, I genuinely couldn't stand working there, bro. It was the worst experience in my entire life. You could not pay me $1 million cash to go back, and I'm not lying, bro. I'm so for real. You could not pay me $1 million cash. Like, right now, if someone walks up with me, suitcase and tie, says work there for a year, puts $1 million on the table, I would genuinely be like this. Like, that's how bad that job was, bro. What happened? Bro, imagine clocking in on a Monday morning. It's like 9 o'clock. You're immediately greeted with like 50 plus people in one lobby. Not even like on a slowly starting to heat up. Like the minute you walk in, 80 people, right? Off rip. People is yelling, cussing, mad. They gotta go to school, da da da. Like, it's called school. It's not, because you can ignore people. You can put your headphones in and just do you go to class. I can't. I'm stuck sitting at a desk listening to every single person who walks through the door. And then guess what? It's ghetto. It's disgusting. It's people everywhere. I'm introverted. I don't like talking to people like that. All these people got attitudes for no reason. No reason. And then my own coworkers are just terrible people as themselves too. Like, they just don't. I'm not trying to bash the coworkers. Actually, let me take that back. I'm not gonna do that. The job itself was bad. The people weren't the best people, but they were still good people at heart. There were some people who there who fire. I ain't gonna lie. There's some good people there, but majority of them were like But there were some good people. I'm not gonna say everyone was bad, because there was definitely good people there. But it was just a bad experience in total, bro. And I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, truly. That's why I'll never go back. What was the worst? The hours, probably. The people. It's just anything you can think of. It's like if I said, if you got kidnapped and tortured and they used 50 different methods, and I asked you what was the worst method, your brain is already like, everything. Just the walking in the door was the worst part. Literally walking in the door. Worst customer. I told y'all some stories, didn't I? Or no? There's this girl who was spazzing for no reason. Literally no reason. Like, I'm at the desk. Whatever. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just at the desk. I'm at the office, whatever, sitting in the chair. Lady comes in. Pizza paper in hand. Throws on the desk. And y'all, blah, blah, blah. Listen, no intro, no, how you doing? Hey, y'all got this paper. This was wrong paper. I didn't like this paper, whatever. I did my paper. Nothing. I'm talking. I'm head down at the desk, whatever. I look up, and y'all, like, I'm like, dang, hold on a minute. Can we, nice to meet you. My name is nnalii. Okay, what's the problem? Can we get there? Can we get there? So, she's yelling, she's spazzing. I don't even know her name. Don't know her name, don't know the issue, don't know nothing. She's just spazzing for no. First off, this is my first time ever seeing you. I've never seen this woman in my life, and she's spazzing like she know me. She's spazzing like I murdered her family or something. I've never in my life seen her. Cool. She gets to spazzing. I'm like, all right, off of the little she gave me, off of all the anger and just random words she's yelling, I was able to piece together a little bit of a sentence. So I asked her for a phone number so I can search her up in the system, etc., get her name, all that, because she hasn't told me this. Okay, so, ma'am, what's your phone number? She listed off super fast. Bro, Donatello wouldn't even know what I'm talking about. Like, Einstein himself could have spawned in the flesh and wouldn't have known what she was saying. She was speaking hieroglyphics. So I'm like, okay, cool. I give her, I say, okay, can you repeat it? She does the same thing. She says it even faster. I'm like, okay, cool. She's just not going to be cooperative. So, first off, that doesn't make sense. You're coming in here to get something fixed, yet you don't want to cooperate. You just want to yell the whole time. And she's a female, so it's not like I can go out there and be like, yo, who you talking to? If that was a grown man, it would have been a different story. I'm like, cool, whatever. Give her a pen and paper, just tell her write it down. She writes it down all fast, whatever. Boom, throws the sticky note back at me. She doesn't throw it at me, but, like, you know, she throws the pen on the table, whatever. I'm like, cool, whatever. And keep in mind, the whole time she's doing this, hey, nnalii, it's orange. What's good, orange? And keep in mind, the whole time she's doing this, I'm being me. I don't let other people's BS affect how I feel. So I'm like, well, you have a phone number. She smacks the pen. I grab the sticky note, whatever. Okay, that's cool. Type it in. Type in her stuff. Can't really find it. And she's yelling. She's doing it the whole time. I don't care. I'm not entertaining that. Kevin Gates. Shout out to Kevin Gates. I seen this on the Public Max stream. My friend sent it to me. You are a victim of what you entertain. I don't entertain dumbness. So if you want to act like that, cool. I'm not going to entertain it. Oh, ma'am, I'm sorry. What happened? No. You want to act like a kid? I'm going to treat you like a kid. Okay, cool. Whatever. All right. Your name here. Can't really find you in the system. Y'all can't find me. No. I'm still not seeing you. And what you said the problem was here? And she's just yelling. Whole time I'm okay. Yeah, I don't see you. You're not popping up for real. I could go see if I can find somebody. She's still yelling the whole time. I don't care. Whatever. All right, boom. She keep yelling. This is where I get tight, because it's like, I had it under control. Here's what happens. There's an older lady who does what I was doing, like the job I was doing. She was I'm her fill-in, basically. I was the new person for her position because she got an upgrade. She comes back, well, what's the problem, this and that? The lady, and this is me being a little bit petty. I was being a little bit petty. I'm not gonna lie. I was being just a little bit petty. The lady's yelling. She throws like a packet or whatever on the desk and says, read it. Right? She's like, she demands me to read it. She's like, nah, read it. This is my problem, whatever. I look at the packet. I pick it up like this. I say, put it back down. Walk over to the computer. I walked back over to the computer. Like, I glanced it. I was like, cool. Put it back down. Walked over to the computer. The lady who was in the newer position, right, who I'm filling her position, she comes back, what's the problem, this and that? Trying to, like, de-escalate. But she's older, so she's been in this line of work. She's done that, whatever. Me, personally, I don't care. I'm professional, but I'm still me. Like, I don't let professionalism take away from my personality. I'm laid back, chill person. I'm not gonna get worked up, do this over a lady who I don't even know. Like, I don't care. Like, you want to be mad, go ahead. It's not my job to calm you down and treat you like a little kid. Keep in mind, she's the only person she's the only person inside the building at the time. It was a slow day, and she's the only one in there. She's spazzing in a room full of nobody. It's just her and me, and then the lady that walks in. She's just spazzing. I don't have time for it. So she's like, yeah, this whatever. The lady starts calming her down, talking. Well, what's the problem now? I'm not doing that. She's calming her down, and then the lady starts spazzing. He's not doing his job, whatever. She said, and did you even read the paper? I said no. I said no. She asked if I read it, and I said no. I said no to her face. Like, no, I didn't read it. He ain't even doing his job. He's supposed to read it. But at this point, she's she's livid. When I told her I didn't read the paper, she lost her mind. And as I said, I was being a little bit petty because what I looked like trying to read her paper, she said, read it, do it on the table. And she want to act like, I ain't finna read your paper, you tripping. You don't want to tell me the problem, you're not going to get it fixed. That's just how it works. Like, if you have a problem, you want to get it fixed, let me know and I'll fix it for you. But I'm not going to sit here and treat you like no little kindergartner and calm you down and you need to breathe. And I was respectful, didn't say nothing, didn't get worked up, nothing. As you should, who she thinks she is, facts. So then at this point, she's on a point to where the actual, like, the overseer, like not the CEO, but like the biggest person in the highest person in, what's it called? In order, I guess. Excuse me. They hear the commotion at this point and they're forced to come out, and then at that point they just handle it. At that point they just tell me to go somewhere else and let them do it. And I'm like, all right, cool. I don't really care. Like, let them handle it. She's in there spazzing, telling them that I didn't do my job and this and that and whatever. And me personally, I don't care. I knew I wasn't gonna get fired because I don't, for details, that doesn't matter. I knew I was gonna get fired, and if I did get fired, I didn't care, obviously, because y'all know I didn't like the job anyway. So she's just going on about a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't care about, and I just truly didn't care. Honestly, I really didn't. So the whole time she does that, right, and it's cool, it's whatever. She ends up calming down, gets sent out the building, and I go on about my day like nothing happened. But what's funny is, couple like I think it was maybe a week, 2 months, maybe a month later. Cause think about it, this is probation, so they come in monthly. I see the same lady, right? I see the same lady. I see her, and she comes in, and she's an entirely different person. Entirely different person. She comes in, she's like, "Hey, how's you doing? How your day going?" "I'm doing good. How are you? Whatever." But I'm so peep with it, like I peep game. Like I didn't let her know I remember her, because that's just giving her an ego. Like I don't want people to feel like they have effects on me, because at the end of the day, she really didn't. But I ain't gonna lie, it'd be crazy for me to not remember her after what she did. And I done seen some crazy people, but she was dang near like top of the list on that one. So of course I remembered her face. So she walked in, whatever. "Hey, how's it doing?" She's super nice, whatever. And she's actually a nice person when she's calm, which is showed me in that moment. She just, I don't know what happened to her or what her situation was, but that's what it was like. I have to deal with people like that on the daily. People who are not bad people, just not in the right set of mind. So she's tripping, whatever. So I check her in properly this time, right? "Oh yeah, you have a good, how's it doing? Yeah, whatever." Cool little small talk. Check her in. "Oh, you're good. You're a probation officer. Be out to see you. Pretty sure you just have a seat, whatever." "Okay, thank you, whatever. You're welcome. Have a good day, you too." Whatever. Boom. Cool. Why couldn't we do that the first time? Why I gotta sit here and act like, you know what I mean? Why we gotta sit here and play this game? Didn't make sense. But she was definitely by far one of the craziest ones, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, she was tripping for sure. But I didn't let it affect me because I got other stuff to worry about.